The reason I asked that question because the only time I attempt to speak in English is in the presence of lovely folks like yourself. When I speak to my native colleagues and so on, like John and the rest of the staff, we speak in Creole. Creole in Belize is different from the one that you are familiar with from back in the states of Louisiana. That is a French-based Creole. The Creole that is spoken in Belize is a mixture with African and English. Our ancestors are those from an African heritage or background. They were brought to this country during the colonial days by the British to work in a mahogany plantation. The British were the slave masters. They stays at the camp. The guys head out into the fields. The British get bored and they intermingle with the African woman. Ta-da! Here comes a Belizean. So most dark-skinned Belizean still kind of maintain our English surname. My surname is Brakeman. Does that sound anything like an African name? No. As a result of us being governed by British, we are one of the only country in the Central American region that speaks English as our first language. All the other Central American country, they speak Spanish. So we are very happy for the British being here. Or not today, I suppose I would have been speaking to you all in a different tone of language. Perhaps in Spanglish. Moving along, we are approaching the Lord Ridge Cemetery. This cemetery dated back to the year 1886 and it is still presently serving Belize. The cemetery also gets recorded in the Guinness Book of World Record. Why? You look in front here, 12 o'clock, you see how the cemetery creates a boulevard in the highway. Right here. Very, very unique. If you look at this cemetery fairly well, it reminds you of the one in New Orleans as it greets you when you enter the city. Look at the headstone and the tombs. You see how all those headstones are pointing in one direction? The same direction that we're traveling in right now. That's a tradition we go by here. We believe tonight, when you go to sleep, you're going to put your pillow where the sun rises. So tomorrow, you wake up with a spontaneous attitude or feeling good. When you die, your family member or your loved one would place your head where the sun set. So you rest in peace and rise in glory. That system have been serving Belize for over 100 years and no one complains, so I think it's a good system. These gentlemen right here are from the Belize Coast Guard. Very, very respected group of men and a couple young women that makes up the Belize Coast Guard. It was made possible through the Southern Command of the U.S. Coast Guard. They assist us with a boat, maybe some weapons and some uniform. These gentlemen and women actually train in some very harsh condition, almost like the American Navy SEAL, according to them. My friends, don't be afraid to interject. If you have a question, you know.
Can you speak in Creole?
The question up here, can I speak in Creole?
So we can hear?
So he can understand, hear. I don't know if he's going to understand. I'm going to say something in Creole right now. Why, John, you want out of the icebox?
I heard Xbox.
No.
Xbox?
Yeah. Yeah.
Wait, I'm going to ask you another question.
Here you go.
Wait.
Oh,
the question I asked John first, can I get the bottle of water from the ice cooler? In Creole, perfect water. In Creole, that was in English, sorry. In English, water. In Creole, water. Wattle, battle. The lid, cover. What your wife name?
Angela.
How much picnic you and Angela got?
How many what? Children?
You're catching, you're putting one and one together. Yes. The word picnic comes from the African language, pikanani, which means small people. So we refer to children in Belize as picnic. So I was asking Hatch up here, how many picnic does he and his wife have? How many children you all have?
One.
One picnic. All right. If Creole is spoken very slowly, it's very easy to understand it. A couple little slang here and there, but it's spoken widely throughout our country, but it is not written. So it's just